Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Jason. This is a daily dose of hope, day 115. I'm a channeler, and I'm here, and I was guided to come on to give a daily dose of hope. And a daily dose of hope is just that. It's a daily dose of hope because the energies on our planet are starting to increase. Something else is tapping it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes. Nice to meet you, and nice to see you again. And so what a yeah. So yes. What usually happens, I'm sorry, my mind's all out of whack now. But usually in a daily dose of hope, there's three parts. There's the first, a little bit of a talk about what's going on in the world, and then a channeling, and then a pocket of peace, which is a guided meditation. So let's see how this goes. Um, yeah, I'm going to check on my phone to see if this is actually working or not. Because in the last one I was frozen, and I want to see if I am frozen again. Okay, looks like I'm not frozen. Oh, talking to myself. All right, so then what I'd like to talk about first is that today is June 23rd, 2024, and it has been 79 years since the end of the World War II, especially what happened in Okinawa. And so this day is a special day. It was a day, and that got me thinking about it though, because my grandfather, he was in Okinawa for World War II. He was fighting. Um, so he was there, and the story goes that he went to Okinawa. I think he was like 18 or somewhere around there. And as soon as he got there, within a few days or within the first battle, he was bayoneted in the back. And then he went to Hawaii for recovery. So he basically spent the whole World War II in Hawaii at what is a very luxurious hotel called the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, and that's where all of the American military were sent for R&R, rest and recovery. And so he spent all the time there, just recovering. And then when he was recovered, he what did he do after that? After he recovered, they gave him a part-time job, 3 days a week. And the rest of the time, he met this really nice Filipino family in Hawaii. They ran a restaurant, and he just hung out there all day. And so that's the story. Those uh, I have a problem with my kidney. Not a problem, but whenever I feel too much stress or anything, it goes directly to my kidneys. Now, your kidneys have a triangle-shaped thing on the top of them, and that's called the adrenals, and they produce cortisone. It's the fight or flight thing. So if you're experiencing too much of emotion, and your kidneys, according to Chinese medicine, are also was that this bayonet in the back that my grandfather received was a trauma, a very serious trauma that he held with him, and that it's passed down into the DNA. Um, and so that's what I'm feeling. That's why I'm feeling it there. This is an ancestral trauma. Um, and there's something that is called in science, something that has been studied. It's called epigenetics, and that means that what. So, for example, your DNA. For example, I have blue eyes, so that DNA is part. That's part of my DNA that I would pass on. I have brown hair, for example. But in addition to that, all of the traumas and all of your experiences are also passed on as well. And so for example, yeah, this trauma was passed on in the DNA, and this for your children, for your grandchildren. If you can process those things now, then you won't have to pass that on to them. That will be part of the yoke that they have to hold carry. So yeah, I just thought that was very interesting. Now, with these, because you came down here knowing exactly what you're getting into, knowing that all this stuff would be there, it's not a surprise. And so it is the spice for your life. It is the color story more interesting. And that's part of it. So when you discover these things, like when I first discovered that there are things like that or that there's darkness, I thought I just went around just clearing everything. Gotta clear that place, clear that place. And I realized like, there's a reason for everything. And if I'm not guided to clear it, then there's no reason to, because it is guiding someone's experience. It is giving them the experience that they needed to have here. So in that sense, that it's the yin and yang thing. It's not negative and positive. It is just these forces working together to give you an experience on this world, and understanding that in the end you are not of this world, that you are spirit, and so you're just having an experience. But within this experience, it's I think for me, I think it's important to understand that there are things like this ancestral trauma. And I know a lot of people might want to say, but I don't believe in that, so I'm not going to believe in it. And that's fine. You don't believe in it, but it's there. It's like just like the sun. The sun's there. You could say I don't believe in the sun, but sun's there. It's just kind of peeking in through the window, and that's fine as well, because that's part of your experience. That's the experience that you want to have, and everyone has different experiences. But for me personally, I think I've been working on a lot of these ancestral traumas, and also ancestral. And this is, I think, the word that got me cut off from the last one. So I'll just spell it out: Curse.